2 weeks before, and he immediately went into it. It was the first area of inquiry, and that was after he'd been getting his teeth kicked for over a week. And we were very convinced at that point he was trying to provoke a mistrial, and he wanted to get a do-over. And that's when the judge went nuts, took them apart. And I spoke to the jurors after. 3 of them were willing to talk to me, and they knew something was going on. They didn't know exactly what it was, but they knew someone was getting yelled at. And based upon when they came back in after being out the first time, almost an hour, and he goes, objection sustained, Mr. Binger, move on. They knew it was Binger who was getting yelled at. And then Binger goes right back into it, and they get excluded again.
And then he made that comment. Didn't he tell the judge, like, well, Judge, he opened the door, which I hate, by the way, like, and the judge just lit him up.
I've been guilty of that. It's when it's so clear that they did, but this wasn't an opening of the door. It wasn't even touched on. That's just what he was going to do. And that's when it was like, okay, games are on, he's going to start pulling this, but the judge shut him down so quickly. And, you can't go into talking about his right to remain silent. And the fact that, so he just cut him off, but it was, and I know some judges who wouldn't have done that. They would have let the prosecutor do that.
Yeah. So as we were watching more and more of this case, Mark, we started getting the impression